Okay, good afternoon, class. So, for those attending the online class, can you all refer to the chat box here? So, I want to inform you something. When you prepare for your final exam, you may ignore topic 1. Okay, so in topic 1, we learn the introduction to management, right? We learn ethics, right? That topic, you can no need to study. Topic 6, we learn how to organize our company structure. This topic, also no need to study. Okay, but you must study topic 2, topic 3, topic 4, topic 7, motivation topic, and topic 8. Okay, so topic 8, we will discuss. Topic 5, you only need to focus on one topic, one part only. Topic 5, you just need to focus on the 5 leader power only. Okay. Okay, so for topic 5, you only need to study one part only, very easy, okay? So in topic 2, remember student, in topic 2, we learn the 3 types of business ownership, right? We learn so-called partnership, and also cooperation, right? You must able to understand, you must able to answer what is so-called partnership, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages of sole proprietorship. You must understand what are the characteristics of partnership, say advantages and disadvantages of partnership. You must understand and you must able to write out the answer. Okay. Cooperation, same. Okay. The characteristic of cooperation must know how to answer. Okay, and advantages and disadvantages of cooperation must know how to answer. Okay, so in topic 2, these are the important part that you need to study only. Okay, not that difficult. Topic 3, in topic 3, we learn the nature of management, right? So you must know the definition of management. Okay, you must know what are the 4 main functions of management. POLC, that one. Okay, planning, organizing, leading, controlling. You must know how to explain it. You must provide me a very detailed explanation because each part in your exam, the mark at least 10 marks. Okay, 10 marks, 20 marks, 50 marks. So the answer that you write must be very, very long. Okay, so please not only depend on my notes because my notes, the information is quite big. So you need to study your textbook also. Okay. How many questions in the exam? Okay, you need to answer 4 questions. Each question is subdivided to A, B part, A, B, C part. So at least you need to answer 8 parts. So you need to write very, very fast. Okay, because you need to finish your answer, you need to complete your answer within 2 hours. So prepare well. But student, I want to remind you, very important, before you write your answer, please read the question carefully. Don't misinterpret the question because once you submit the answer book, you cannot take back and correct the answer one. Okay. Okay, class, can you all hear me? Okay, so student, please refer to the chat box here. I want to explain to you the format of your final exam for APTM Homework 3 is you are compulsory to answer all 4 essay questions, all in essay, no MCQ. Okay, so not that easy. So that's why prepare well, prepare early for your exam. Okay, remember in topic 2 what you learned there. Remember the key information there. Okay, each question carry 25 marks. So you plan how to help yourself to get a pass. Okay, so in order to pass this subject, you must get 50 marks in your final exam. Okay, class, any question to ask? And student, remember, our physical exam room celebration, during in the exam day, remember to bring along your exam authorization letter, the slip, the authorization slip must bring along, okay? And then you must bring along your student ID card, your IC also, okay? You cannot bring in your pencil case, okay, student. You cannot bring in your pencil case to the lecture hall. So you take out your stationery. Okay, you cannot bring in your pencil case one. Okay, and student, one more regulation I want to explain to you. If you want to bring your handphone in, can. But before you enter in the lecture room, your handphone must be totally switched off. Not silent, is switched off. Remember the switch off. If not, if the invigilator find out, you forget to switch off, you just silent, and during the exam, your handphone, someone call you, okay, your phone, normally our phone will incur vibrate, right? So if emit certain sound, you will get into trouble. Okay. So please follow the guideline. Handphone must switch off, not silent, is switch off. Okay, and your handphone you need to put under your chair. You need to put your handphone face down under your chair, not under the table. It's under your chair. Okay, and student no copy in the exam. The impact very severe one. Okay, so now student I will start our class now. In topic 7, you must understand all the motivation theory. Okay, so you must study all the motivation theory, especially Maslow hierarchy of need and also the Federer two-factor, the Heisman two-factor theory. So we start our class now, student. Any question to ask? You don't ask me now, okay? Okay, student, can you all view my document here? Student, those attending online class, I think you can view my document, my slide here, right? Can okay, okay. So, student, we will quickly go through the part that we discussed last week. So, in this topic, we discuss the way how we motivate our workforce. Okay, and in this topic, in this topic, it also tells you that why motivating our employees so important. Okay, because why? Because if our employees they feel motivated, they will willingly work harder on their job. So in return, we can achieve win-win situation. Employee, they can get something that they want. And then for company, we also can perform well. Okay, for company, we can achieve our objective. Okay, so this is the information we discussed last week. So in this topic, we focus on how to motivate employee. So why employer must motivate his or her employee? The reason is because the reason is because the person who do the actual work of the business is our employee. They are the person who actually help us to produce product. Okay, help us to serve our customer. Okay, so that's why most of the top manager they agree that our employee are the important asset for our company. Okay, so that's why we need to find a way to keep all the good employee stay in our company. Okay, so this one we discussed already. Okay, and then this part we discussed last week. This part actually shows us some information. What motivates employee to perform on the job is the focus of human relation. Okay, so meaning as a manager, we need to pay attention to our employee. Okay, so we need to listen to them. We need to talk to them. We need to find out actually our employee, our individual employee, they need what? They need what reward. Then we decide for them. Okay, so and then the other way to motivate our employee is we need to respect our employee. Okay, we need to have a harmony relationship with our worker. Okay, so this is the meaning of human relation. Okay, so the meaning of human relation is refer to this. Okay, so human relation actually refer to the study of behavior of individuals and group in organization setting. So as a manager, we need to concern with our employee. Okay, we need to pay attention to what they need. Okay, what they expected. We need to listen to their. We need to listen to them. Okay. Then this part we discussed last week also. this part we have discussed about what is motivation. Okay, so motivation actually is referred to our inner drive, self-within push. Okay, like for example, I want, like for example, my goal is I want to buy let's say okay, my goal is I want to buy a house within 2 years. Okay, so in order to buy a house, I need money. Okay, I need to prepare the deposit. So this motivates me to find a job. Okay, perform well, work hard, perform well on my job so that I can get salary increment. I can get more bonus. Okay, so this is motivation, a human motivation. Okay. Then this part we discussed also. I mean this part we done last week. So this is the human. This is our motivation process. Okay, so human we motivate like that. Okay, so first of all the human we have a need. We have a basic need. We need to fulfill our basic need. Okay, we need food, water, housing, clothing to survive. Okay, so that's why like for example, okay, in order to sustain my family member, I need money. Okay, I need the money to survive. Okay, so that's why I set a goal. Okay, I set a goal. I want to, example, I want to get a job. Okay, I want to get a job. Okay, so because of my need, okay, I need money, and then my goal is I want to find a job within these 3 months. Okay, so that's why I will work harder to write the resume, send my resume, attend interview. Okay, then after I get the job, I will work hard. I will try to perform well on the job. Okay, because I hope I can get stable job. I can get the steady income. Okay, so okay, after I get the after I pass the probation period, I get the job. So every month I can get my salary, right? So so by this way, my need satisfied. Okay, so this is human motivation. Okay, so this part we also discussed already. So this part it mentioned that why we need to care about our employee, why we need to concern about our employee. Okay, why we need to have a good human relation with our employee. Okay, because we want to increase our employee morale. Okay, we want to cause our employee feel satisfied, happy, work in our company. Okay, so that's why we need to build and maintain a good human relationship, a good human relation with our employee. Okay, so this part show you what are the benefit of high morale. Okay, if our employee they feel very satisfied on the job, okay, let's say our employee feel very motivated, they feel happy, satisfied, work in our company. Okay, our company get all these benefit. Okay, so first is high morale will lead to high level of productivity. Okay, if our worker they happy with, I mean, okay, let's say our employee they love the job. Okay, they love the employer, and they also love to work with their colleague. Then our employee they will always punctual, enter to the office, and then they will work hard. Okay, our employee if they feel happy work in our company, they will work harder to help us to increase our company productivity. Okay, so if our company productivity increase, we can sell more product to the market, right? So in return, we can generate profit. Our company can generate a lot of profit. So that's why I mean, okay, so we can contribute high return to our stakeholder. Okay, we can create more job to the society. Okay, we can pay more tax to government. Okay, we can return high dividend to shareholder. So these are the benefits. Okay, then the last advantages of high Memorial is this one. We can keep employee loyalty. Our employee, they will loyal to our company. They will stay in our company for a long time. Okay, and they willingly to help us. Okay. So and then conversely, okay, this one is show you that okay, conversely, if we cannot understand our employee need, if our employee they feel demotivated, okay, like for example, like the picture here, let's say our employee, they okay, they take on their job, they feel very tired of this job, then our employee, they will absent from the office, okay, and have a high, and then our employee, they will resign because they feel unhappy. They feel very tired on the job. They feel unhappy with their colleague. Okay, so these are the consequences. Okay, so these are the bad consequences of low morale. We don't want this one. Okay, so and then this part also it tells us that how we can motivate our workforce. Okay, so actually we can provide these two type reward. Okay, so these two type reward. Like for example, we can in order to motivate our employee. Okay, we can we can provide intrinsic reward for our employee. Okay, so what is mean by intrinsic reward is they are referred to our personal satisfaction, enjoyment you feel from attaining a goal. Okay, so how we provide intrinsic reward to motivate our employees? We try to quit a job that is meaningful. Okay, we try to quit a job that is interesting, that is meaningful. Okay, and then we try to quit a job, allow our employee to learn new knowledge. Okay, so our employee, if they work in our company, they will feel very enjoy. They enjoy on the job. Like for example, I like to, let's say, I am the person who like to solve programming, computer problem. Okay, so if I work as a programming, okay, let's say I work as a programmer. Okay, let's say I can solve the computer problem. I will feel really enjoy. I will feel satisfied. Okay, so I feel really enjoy on this job. Okay, so this is example of intrinsic reward. Okay, and then another way that we can bring intrinsic reward to motivate our employees, we give our employees some freedom to perform the job. We don't control them. Okay, we allow them to have some power to perform the job. Okay, so this one, our employee also will feel motivated. Okay, so this is an example in intrinsic reward. Okay, and then very important, we also need to provide extrinsic reward lah. Okay, so extrinsic reward example like, let's say our employee perform well, we place them in front of others, our employee will feel motivated. Okay. Okay, and then this part it show you the several way how to keep employee. Okay, so retain means keep. Okay, so these are the several way. The author teach us how to keep good employee, stay in our company. Okay, any question in this part? Okay, and then in last class we also discussed this one already. Okay, so the first motivation theory that we learned is the classical theory of motivation. Okay, so this theory teach us. Okay, so this theory like tell us some information. Okay, okay, student, sorry, I changed to another part.
Student wait for me a while.
Okay, student, I think you can read this. Okay, so this one, I also provide you some information here. Okay, so according to classical theory of motivation, it teaches us two ways. Okay, so actually in this classical theory of motivation, it focused on how to increase our company productivity and how to motivate, how to encourage our employee to work harder for this more product. Okay, so according to the classical theory of motivation, it teaches us how to increase company productivity. Okay, how to produce how to produce more product in shorter time. Okay, so the way is we simplify the job. Okay, we simplify the job and then we provide more pay to motivate employee, to encourage our employee to work hard. Okay, so and then according to the idea in classical theory of motivation, it suggests that how we can encourage our employee to work harder for this more product is we pay them more. Okay, we tell our employee, okay, each, like for example, okay, we tell our employee, okay, we tell them, if you're able to produce, example, if you're able to produce 20 units per day, you get 100 ringgit, example, okay? Okay, if you're able to produce extra 1 unit, you can get extra 1 unit 4 ringgit. Okay, so we can encourage our employee to produce more like that. Okay, we can encourage our employee to produce more by paying them more. Like how we encourage our sales personnel nowadays. We tell them, okay, if you can sell more unit, you get more commission. Okay, so this is the idea in classical theory of motivation. Okay, and then this one, okay, so this Husserl study, this theory actually is developed by Aldo Meyer. He was the researcher from Howard University. So after they conducted the experiment, they suggest that, okay, we need to pay special attention to our employee. We need to listen to our employee. Okay, we need to understand what are our employee needs, what are their expectations. Okay. So any question on this part? So this is also study. Okay, remember all this information now. Okay, so if let's say, okay, if in your final exam this part appear, okay, you provide all this information now. Okay, any question? Okay, so you remember one point by one point. Okay, I mean when you prepare for exam, okay, you try to remember one point by one point like that. Okay, any question here, class? Any question on this? Okay, if no, okay, Maslow hierarchy need this one must know. Okay, must take note this one. Okay, so Maslow hierarchy of need, this one they tell us some information. As an employer, we need to fulfill our employee human need. Okay, as a human, we have certain need. Okay, so that's why we need to, we need to provide, Okay, we need to provide something to satisfy our individual employee need. Okay, this part actually we already discussed. Any question here? Okay, can understand now. Okay, so remember, human as a human, we have 5 needs. Okay, so we have at the bottom, okay, we have physiological need, meaning as a human, we will try to satisfy, right? We will try to meet our basic need first. Okay, we will try to get steady income to pay for the food and water first. Okay, because as a human, we need water, we need food to survive. Without water, one day we will die. Without food, maybe, without food, but with water, maybe we can survive for 3 days. Similar thing, then die. Okay, so that's why we will devote all our effort to satisfy this one first. Okay, so as an employer, how we fulfill this need is we need to provide the office that is comfortable. Okay, so we need to ensure our office temperature is comfortable. Okay, and then we also need to provide some area for our worker to get their drink. Okay, we need to provide clean water, okay, for our worker. And then we also need to provide restroom for our worker. Okay, very important. We need to pay. We need to give our employee enough salary. Okay, we need to provide steady income for our employee. Okay, then after as a human, we satisfy our basic need. Then we will try to pay attention to our security need. Okay, so security need means as a human, we have a need to protect ourselves, right? Okay, we will protect ourselves from getting injured. So that's why, as an employer, how we fulfill our employee security need is we provide them. We need to create a safe environment, working environment for our worker. We need to provide all these items to protect our employee. Okay. And then we also need to provide some benefit to our employee. Okay. And then another way as an employer, how we can fulfill our worker security need is we need to give our employee a sense of job security. Meaning we need to manage our company well. Okay, we need to let our employee less worry that you lost the job. Okay. Okay, social need is as a human, we need friendship. We need we need someone accept us. Okay, we need love. Okay, we need someone accompany us. Okay, so that's why how as an employer we can fulfill social need, our worker social need is sometimes we can organize a party, or afterward or before work we can invite them for happy hour. Okay, or sometimes we can organize some gathering. Okay, or let's say like for example, we know that we know that our worker birthday, then we can celebrate the birthday in the office. Okay, so this is how we fulfill social need. Okay, then after people meet social need, now as a human we try to satisfy our esteem need. Okay, so esteem need means we want other people respect us. So people at this stage, they want status. Okay, they want they want to show they have the ability to perform the job better than others. Okay, so this is esteem need. Okay, self-actualization need is at the top. Okay, so this is the highest. Okay, So self-actualization is some of the individual working in our company, they want to show their potential. Okay, they want to being the best they can be. So if we know our worker they have this need, then we try to give them challenging tasks, and then we need to show to them we trust their ability. Okay, and then another way that we can fulfill our worker self-actualization is we can provide some training for them. Okay, allow them to learn more things. Okay, so this is how we fulfill our worker self-actualization. Okay. Student, now we will go to the Haysbert two-factor theory. Haysbert two-factor theory. This theory is developed in year 1950, very long time ago. It's this theory like actually psychology. Okay, so he interviewed several people. Okay, so this researcher asked the interviewer, asked them, okay, what did you satisfy on job? Okay, what did you dissatisfy on the job? Then after he gathered the information, and then he come up this idea. Okay, so according to him, in order to improve our employee satisfaction, okay, we need to adjust our company hygiene factor and also the motivator factor. Okay, so we need to provide enough salary to our employee. Okay, and then we also need to bring a comfortable and safe environment to our employee, and we need to develop a fair company policy to everyone. Okay, so our company policy cannot be too rigid. Okay, and very important, our company need to give our employee a sense of job security. Okay, so if our employee they feel they can work on this job for a long time, they will motivate to work hard. Okay, so according to the researcher here, okay, he mentioned that we cannot just focus on this factor, okay, because this factor just reduce our employee dissatisfaction only. Okay, it will not motivate our employee to work hard. Okay, so in order to encourage our employee to work hard, we need to adjust this one also. Okay, so we need to provide, we need to design a job. Okay, we need to design our job that is interesting. Okay, we need to provide our employee a sense of achievement. We need to recognize our employee performance. We need to involve our employee in the decision making. Let them feel that they are a part of the company. Okay, and give them more responsibility. Okay, we allow them to perform the job by themselves. Okay, so by this way, our worker they will learn something. They will feel really satisfied. Okay, and also we need to give our employee a chances to get promoted. Okay, so this factor will encourage your worker to work harder. Okay, so with motivator factor, we can motivate employee. Okay, because our employee they feel very happy on the job. Okay, because the employee they can feel they are the part of the company, and then they can learn more things. Okay, so that's why they will feel really enjoy on the job. Okay, so student, this part I prepare some additional information here. So for this part, I will upload later. Okay, so in this part, I want to tell you how we adjust the hygiene factor and how we bring motivation factor to our workforce. Okay, so in hygiene factor, okay, hygiene factor include we should prepare a company policy that is fair and clear. Okay, so we need to tell our employee very clearly, okay, what are the rules and regulations in the company. Okay, then we also need to provide okay, we also need to provide some training for our supervisor. Okay, we need to train them how to supervise our worker. Okay, and then very important, we also need to give our workers some freedom to perform the job. We cannot monitor them. We cannot always monitor them. Okay, and then our office, our working environment should be very green, safe, and hygiene. Okay, and then we also need to, within our company, we also need to create a harmony relationship. Okay, so the relationship with peer, supervisor, and subordinate should be no conflict or humiliation element present. Okay, and then under hygiene factor, we need to give appropriate. Okay, we need to design suitable salary to our worker. Okay, we follow the market rate, and then we give to our worker. Okay, and then okay, another thing in hygiene factor is we also need to provide. Okay, we need to let our employee feel that they will not get laid off easily. They will not lose their job easily. Okay. Okay. Then in motivation factor, we need to adjust all these things. Okay. We need to give our employee have all this feeling. Okay. So motivation factor, it includes achievement. Okay. So we need to give our employee a sense of achievement. Okay. Meaning we need to give them a challenging task. We set a goal for them, and then we let them perform the job. If they achieve the goal, they will feel very happy. Okay, they will feel very, very enjoy. Okay, and then we also, as the manager in the company, we also need to recognize our worker effort. Okay, let's say our worker successfully help us to find a big customer. We need to place them in front of others. Okay, so by this way, your worker will feel motivated. Okay, and this worker will work hard again. Okay, then the job itself, okay, we need to create a job that is not so boring. Okay, we need to create a job that is interesting. Okay, we need to add in more component there. Okay, and then for the responsibility, okay, we need to let our employee hold themselves responsible for the work. Okay, and then as a manager, we should give them ownership of the job. Managers should minimize control but retain accountability. Okay, meaning we tell our, okay, we allow, like for example, we give a project to our worker, and then we give them the power. Okay, we don't control when they start the project, when they end the project, as long as they need to finish the task properly and on time. Okay, then another thing that manager need to do in motivational factor is in our company, we need to give our employee a chances to get promoted. Okay, we tell our employee, if you perform well, if you can help company hit the target, you can promote. Okay, we will promote you to maximum. Okay, then we also need to create a job, okay, that allow our employee to have a chances to learn new skill. Okay, so these are the things we need to adjust under motivation factor. Okay, so both factor must present in the company. Okay. Here. Okay. So that these are the example of motivated factor at Google company. Okay. So in Google company, they focus on employee happiness. Okay. So that's why they will create the office that is very, very relaxed, very enjoyable. Okay. So within inside Google, okay, they have the employee friendly office feature element like basketball court, pinball machine, and photo booth to foster creativity and make the work more enjoyable. Okay, so this is the example of motivational factor in Google. Okay. Okay. So student, now we will move on to another theory. Okay. So this theory, we are discuss about theory X and Y. So this theory is talk about different people. We have different assumption. Okay. Like for example, as a Chinese people, okay, we will assume people very lazy, worker very lazy, worker dislike work. So how to motivate them is we threaten them. Okay, so let's say okay, the manager they have this assumption. We call them theory X manager. Okay, theory X manager. This manager they will view the people very negatively one. They believe people very lazy, dislike work. Okay, and then theory one manager, okay, this manager they have different thinking. Okay, so we will discuss now. Okay, so according to McGregor, he also a psychology. Okay, so according to this researcher, okay, so according to this researcher, manager use theory X. They assume that workers generally dislike work and must be forced to do their job. Okay, so some of the manager they have this assumption. Okay, so that's why the style, the way they lead employee will be different. Okay, the way they use to motivate employee also will be different. Okay, so for theory X manager, they believe that the average people laterally dislike work and they will avoid it when possible. Okay, and then another assumption, another belief of theory X manager is they believe most of the worker must be coercive, must be forced them to do it. Okay, most of the worker must be forced. Most worker must be coercive, pressure them to work. Okay, and most of the worker must be controlled, direct, or threatened with punishment to get them work towards the achievement of organizational objective. Okay, so theory X manager believe like that. Okay, and then theory X manager also believe that the average worker prefer to be directed and this manager also believe the worker they try to avoid responsibility. Okay, they have relatively little ambition and they just want the security. They just want salary only. Okay, so theory X manager assume like that. Okay, now so then in this part it shows you that if the manager agree to the theory X, okay, they will use autocratic style to lead their employee. Okay, so manager who agree to the theory X view, this manager will maintain tight control over worker, provide almost constant supervisor, try to motivate their employee through fear, and make decision in an autocratic fashion. Okay, and then the theory X style of manager, they focus on physiological and security need, and usually ignore the higher need one. Okay, so this is the style of management, and then these are the way how theory X manager motivate the workforce. Okay, now we will look at theory Y. Okay, so the people who assume people they like to work. Okay, so this manager we call them theory Y manager. Okay, so manager who adopting theory Y view, this manager is more, this manager has a humanistic view of management. Okay, so in those manager, those manager who adopting Theory Y view, okay, they will view human positively. Okay, so he believe people, okay, they believe people they like work. Okay, people like to work. Okay, as rational as play and rest. Okay, so Theory Y manager, this manager they have a very positive view of people. Okay, then Theory Y manager also believe people no need to control them. We no need to constantly control our worker. Okay, because our worker they can manage their work. Okay, they can exercise self-direction and self-control to achieve the objective. So we no need to closely monitor our employee. Okay, so this is Theory Y belief. Okay, okay, and the third belief of Theory Y manager is they also believe that people will commit to the objective. Okay, when they realize that the achievement of those goals will bring them personal reward. Okay, so this one is another belief of Theory Y. Okay, so they believe people will try to accept the responsibility. They try to achieve the goal one. Okay, okay, and then the other assumption of Theory Y manager is okay. They believe for Theory Y manager, they believe the average people they will accept and seek responsibility. They are not lazy. Okay, okay. Then the other assumption of Theory Y is okay. This manager, right? Okay, they also will. They also believe actually our employee they have the skill and capability to perform the job. Okay, so that's why we need to utilize their idea. Okay, we need to involve them. We need to ask them some opinion. Okay. Okay. Then the last assumption or belief of Theory Y manager is they believe now they believe the organization today do not make full use of worker intelligent potential. Okay, so for Theory Y manager, their style of management is different. Okay, so this is the style of number 5. Okay. Okay. Number 5, point 5. Okay. This one is show you. These are the style. This is the style of management for Theory Y manager. Okay. So for Theory Y manager, they will maintain less control and supervision, and then for this Theory Y manager, he or she do not use fear as primary motivator one. Okay. And then for Theory Y manager, this manager they are more democratic. They use democratic style to lead their employee. Okay, and this manager, right, Theory Y manager, he or she also will allow worker to participate in the decision making process. Okay, so they use this way to motivate employee. Okay, because if the employee they allow to involve in the meeting, in the decision making process, they will feel very motivated. Okay, because they feel that they are the part of the company. Okay, so these are the style for Theory Y manager. Okay, okay. Now we will move on to Theory Asset. Okay, student can follow. Can okay. So student, you need to take a short break. Okay. Can we take a short break, 5 minutes? After that, we continue to this. This one is another. If we follow Theory Set, we use another way to manage our company, another way to motivate our workforce. Okay. So that we take 5 minutes break อ่ะ เอ๊ะ Okay, students, those attending online class, we take 5 minutes break. After that, we continue the remaining part. Okay. Okay, so then let us continue. Okay, so in this session, we discuss what is Chorisek. Okay, so Chorisek is we follow the Japanese style to lead our employee. Okay, we follow the Japanese style to motivate our employee. Okay, so student, I want to let you know something. This Chorisek actually is developed by this person. Okay, Chorisek is developed by William Ochi. He was the management professor. Okay, so in this Chorisek, right, they are referred to the management philosophy that stress employee participation in all aspects of company decision making. Okay, so if we apply Chorisek to our company, we follow Japan culture. Okay, so for Japan manager, they will use participative style to lead their employee one. They allow all the employee come in, sit down, and all together they make the decision how to improve the product one. Okay, so by using this way, right, our employee they will feel happy, they will feel motivated because they feel they are the part of the company. Okay, so okay, so this is William Ochi. Okay, so if we use Chorisek to motivate our workforce, we will follow. Okay, we will incorporate. We will follow the element of Japanese approach. Okay, so normally for Japan company, they will treat you like their family member. Okay, they will care about your family member also. Okay, so this is how they motivate you. Okay, so this is how people they work in Japan company they feel really motivated. Okay, because the way they are motivate their worker is a bit different one. Okay, it's different for compared to the United States leader one. Okay, and okay, so then this is the way. Okay, this is the way how Chorisek manager motivate employee. Okay, so if we use Chorisek way to motivate employee is we will manager and worker they will share responsibility one. Okay, meaning okay we will treat our worker like our family member one. Okay, and then the leader who use Chorisek way to motivate employees, they will use participative management style. Okay, they will allow. They will encourage. Okay, they will allow all employees attend a meeting, and then all together we make the decision one. Okay, and then for Japan company, okay, for Japanese culture, they focus on teamwork. They focus on good work. Okay. Okay, and then one more way that we can follow Chorisek to motivate our employees, we give our employee a long-term employment. Okay, we give our worker a job guarantee. Okay, so if we able to give our worker a job guarantee, our employee will loyalty to us. Okay, so this is how Japanese motivate their worker. Okay, so normally if you work in Japan company, you can stay there for a very long time. They encourage long-term or lifelong employment. And this is Japan culture. Okay. Okay, so then this table show you the comparison of Chorisek, XYZ. Okay, so the manager who use Chorisek, okay, the manager who have Chorisek assumption, okay, is Chinaman. Okay, if you work under Chinese company, they will control you tightly. They will use okay, they will use fear to motivate you. Okay, they will tell you if you cannot hit the target, okay, you will get punishment. Chinese people will like that. Okay, 3-1 measure. Okay, the country that use 3-1 assumption is the leader in United States. Okay, so leader in United States, okay, they will allow their employee has some freedom to perform the job one. And leader in United States, okay, the way they motivate employees, they will seek their opinion one. Okay, then theory said, okay, the country that use theory set style is Japan. Okay, we also can follow Japan way to manage our company. Okay, so these are the comparison. Okay, student, any question you want to ask before we go to another theory? Okay, we already complete the classical motivation theory. Now we will go to the modern one. Okay, so now we will discuss what is equity theory. Okay, student, equity theory, this theory, this idea, okay, actually help us when we design our reward system, when we motivate our body, we need to be fair. Okay, those people have higher level education, those people contribute, give in more to our company, they are deserve better reward. Okay, we need to fair. Okay, why? Because worker like us, we will compare, right? Okay, we will compare. Okay, we will compare how much we put in, how much we get. So we will compare to our colleague, we will compare to our friend in other field. Okay, if we feel, if we feel that we are treated fairly, then okay, now we will feel motivated. Okay, so this is the idea in equity theory. Okay, so according to equity theory, how much people are willing to contribute given to an organization depend on their assessment of the fairness of the reward they will receive in exchange. Okay, like for example, okay, let's say I spend long hour in the office. Okay, my performance very good. Okay, and my level of education also quite high. So I expect I can get fair treatment. Okay, so this is the idea in equity theory. Okay, like for example, student, I give you an example. Okay, let's say you are Brian. Okay, okay. Assume you are Brian. Okay, you are degree graduate. Okay, you are degree graduate. Okay, the salary that you get, the output, okay, the salary that you get is 2008. Okay, one day, accidentally, you view your colleague salary slip. Okay, you found that one of your colleague Sarah. Okay, she is diploma graduate, and then the salary that she received is 1,008. Okay, you feel quite fair. Okay, you compare to Sarah. Okay, you feel fair. Okay, so if you feel fair, if you feel the company treat you fairly, you will feel happy, you feel motivated to help the company. Okay, now I give you another example. Okay, James. Okay, you look at her, you look at his face. Okay, this handsome guy. Okay, James. Okay, he is also a degree graduate. Okay, but the reward that he received is 2004. Okay, if you are James, you know your friend, client, work in other field, other company or work same company with you. Okay, accidentally, okay, you view his salary slip. Okay, you are degree graduate. You spend the same hour with client. Okay, but the salary that you get is only 2004. Client 2008. How you feel? You feel unfair. Then what you do? Yes, you will complain. Okay, I think same like the face like him lah. Okay, you will discuss with your supervisor to increase salary. Okay, if your supervisor don't want to increase salary, what you do? You will decrease your effort lah. Okay, not fair what? Okay, so and then if the company, if the company choose not to settle this issue, you will resign. Okay, because you feel the company treat you unfair. Okay, I am degree graduate, Brian degree graduate, he get 2008, I get 2004. Why? Okay, so that's why according to equity theory, we need to treat everyone fair. Okay. Okay, now we will go to another modern theory. Okay, so now we will discuss about the expectancy theory. Okay, so expectancy theory, this theory is developed by this psychology. Okay, psychology, his name is Victor Room. So he described expectancy theory. Okay, which state that motivation depends not only on how much a person wants something, but also on the person perception, belief on how likely he or she is to get it. Okay, so meaning as a human, we choose to behave in certain way because we expect. Okay, we expect if we put in effort. Okay, if we put in effort on certain thing, okay, we can get a good result. Okay, if we perform good, we can get the reward that we are desired. Okay, so this is the expectancy theory. Okay, expect. Like for example, your mother tell you, okay, if you can score all A in diploma, your parent agree to sponsor you for to Taiwan trip. Okay, this reward you want. You really want this. You want to go to Taiwan trip. Okay, so you will work hard. Okay, so and then you believe you believe if you put in effort, you can score all the A in the exam, and then if you score all the A in exam, your parent will sponsor you to Taiwan trip. Then you feel motivated. Okay, but another example is let's say the reward is not your desire. Okay, or another example is you believe even though how hard you try, how hard you study, you still cannot get you still cannot score A1. Then you feel demotivated. You will feel you will not put in effort. Okay. So that's why in the company, we need to ensure our company have a high expectancy, have a high consumability, and the reward is something our worker big one. Okay, so this is the meaning of expectancy theory. Okay, so expectancy. So these are the three components in expectancy theory. Okay, so worker they will expect. Okay, they expect if they put in effort, can they hit the target now? Okay, and then our worker also will they also will think, okay, if I hit the target, okay, will it lead to the reward or not? Okay, if I believe okay, if I believe, even though how hard I try, even though how good my performance, I cannot get the reward, then I will feel demotivated. I will not try. Okay, then okay, the third component in the expectancy theory is we need to ensure the reward is decided by the worker. Okay, so that's why when we decide reward to our team member, okay, we need to talk to them first. We need to understand what are the reward they want. Okay, so now student, I want to show you some example. Like for example, I really want promotion. Okay, so in my company there is a promotion chances. I really want the promotion. Okay, and I also believe that, okay, I also have a high expectancy. Okay, so I believe I have to qualify because before that I joined the leadership program. Okay, I learned how to manage the company. I have the skill already. Okay, so that's why I believe I am qualified and I have the ability to handle the new position. Okay, and this reward is really I want. So I will motivate. Okay, so I will try work harder. Okay, I will try to apply this. Okay, and then the other situation is like that. Okay, I really want the promotion. Okay, but I have no confidence. Okay, I really want this reward one, but my belief is, okay, in my side, okay, I believe I am not qualified. Okay, and I am not able to handle this new position. Okay, so if I have this no expectation, then I will feel not motivated. So I will not apply this. Okay, so this is expectancy theory. Okay, so how we use expectancy theory to motivate employees, we need to, when we tell our employee what reward we give them, we need to keep the promise. Okay, so that's why before we promise our team member the reward, we need to check our company policy first. We need to see whether our company allow us to pay like that or not. Okay, then you promise to the team member. Okay, then after that, when we assign tasks to our worker, we need to assign the tasks that they are able to handle the task one. Okay, we need to let them believe they have the ability to perform the task. If they perform well on the task, they can get the reward. Okay, and I also tell my employee clearly. Okay, the reward is linked to the performance now. If you cannot perform, then no lah. Okay, the reward will link to the performance. Okay, and then I also will before I decide the reward, I also will ask my team member okay, actually what reward you want, then I will decide for them. Okay, so this is how we use expectancy theory in the workplace. Okay. Okay, now we will go to the goal setting theory. Okay, so this one is another way that we can use to motivate our employee. Okay, so according to goal setting theory, we need to set a very specific goal, very clear goal. Okay, so with the goal, our employee they will motivate. Okay, because our employee know what to do, how much effort they put in. Okay, so this is the idea in goal setting theory. Okay, so like for example, according to goal setting theory, we need to set, let's say, okay, we're able to set the right goal. Okay, goal actually can consider a motivated. Okay, so let's say like, but when we set goal, right, we need to be careful. Okay, we need to set a goal. We don't set the goal that is too general. Okay, we don't set the goal that is very hard to achieve. Okay, like for example, we don't set like that. Okay, we tell our employee, the goal for company this year is increase sales. So if you are the worker here, you feel very confused. You don't know what to achieve. Increase sales, increase how many percent sales? You want me to find how many customers? Okay, so if you set the goal like that, right, your employee will not feel motivated because they don't know what to achieve. Okay, but if we can set a specific and realistic goal, right? Okay, like for example, like that, we tell our worker, okay, I want the goal for this month is we want to increase 10% sales. Okay, so with this goal, right, we know, okay, we are motivated. Okay, we know we want to work hard to achieve this goal. Okay, we know what to achieve. Okay, so if our goal is specific and realistic, this one will motivate our worker. Okay, so student, according to the literature here, okay, it says that why we need to set a clear goal, okay, why we need to set a specific goal and realistic goal is because setting goal can positively affect our worker performance because with the very clear goal, right, it helps our employee direct their effort, they know what to do, okay, and it helps our employee direct their attention towards the outcome, okay, so our employee know if they can achieve 10% sales, they hit the target, they fulfill their objective, okay, they can get something from the company, okay. Okay, so students, these are the goal setting principle, okay. So remember, when we set goal, our goal must be very clear. We need to set a challenging goal, but don't set too challenging. Okay, we need to set a goal that our worker can achieve. Okay, don't set too high goal. Okay, and then we also need to explain to our worker. Okay, we need to communicate to our worker why we need to set this goal. Okay, how to do it. Okay, so we need to ensure all our team members commit to the goal. Okay, and then as a manager, we need to regularly provide feedback. We tell our worker which area they still need to improve. Okay, and we also need to balance the task complexity. Okay, let's say the task is very complicated. We don't overwhelming our worker. We don't set too many goals for them. Okay, we need to give them some time. We need to give them enough time to achieve the goal. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so student in this part, am I too fast, student? Okay, so this part I show you. Okay, if we follow goal setting theory to motivate employee, we can follow this way also. Okay, this part, okay, we discuss about what is measurement by objective. In short, we call MBO. Okay, so what is measurement by objective is they refer to the need to develop goal that both manager and employee can understand and agree upon. Then your employee will feel motivated. Okay, so this MBO, right? If we follow this MBO, right? Okay, we are required our manager to work with employee to set their own personal objective one. Okay, meaning, okay, like for example, let's say I am the CEO in the company. I set a goal for my organization first. Okay, then I will ask my manager come. Okay, I tell them, okay, this is our goal. Okay, like for example, let's say I'm the CEO of a company. My goal for a company this year is I want to increase 20% sales. Okay, so I will ask my manager, I tell them this. Then after the meeting, manager will call their department staff and sit together. And then, okay, the manager will tell them, okay, our boss say this month, sorry, this month. This year, the goal for our company is we want to increase 20% sales. Okay, so meaning every month, okay, we need to, our goal is every month we want to find about 1,000 customers. Okay, then I will discuss with all my individual team members. Okay, they can set their own goal. Okay, so like for example, employee A, okay, he say, my goal is every day I find 20 customers. Okay, so this is their personal objective. Then after they said that as a manager, I will regularly check their progress. Okay, I will ask them, okay, today how many customers you get? If you cannot achieve your target, why? Okay, so this is MBO. Okay. Okay, so student, now this part we discuss about another strategy. Okay, student, basically all the motivation theory completed. Now we will go to another part. Okay, so this part I will show you, okay, some of the strategy for motivating employee. Okay, some of the technique to motivate employee. Okay, so here we discuss, okay, some of these technique include behavior modification, and then I also will teach you how we decide the job to motivate employee. Okay, so now we will look at the first strategy. Okay, the first strategy here we will discuss. We use reward to encourage our employee to change their bad behavior. Okay, so in this part, okay, we discuss about behavior modification. Okay, so behavior modification involves changing behavior that encouraging appropriate action by relating the consequences of behavior to the behavior itself. Okay, so this is the most widely discussed application of reinforcement theory. Okay, so this behavior modification, it linked to reinforcement theory. Okay, so here I want to show you the way. Okay, we show you the strategy, how you encourage your employee change their behavior. Okay, so according to reinforcement theory, it focuses on what happened to an individual when he takes some action. Okay, we tell our employee, okay, if you behave like that, what are the consequences? What are the consequences you get? Okay, so according to reinforcement theory, okay, the behavior that is rewarded will tend to be repeated. Okay, so we need to reward good behavior. Okay, we need to reward. Okay, we need to encourage good behavior. So we give our employee reward. Okay, and then behavior that is punished will tend to be removed. Okay, so we can use this technique to motivate or encourage our employee to change their bad behavior or repeat the good behavior. Okay, so that I give you one example. Okay, like for example, okay, let's say our worker, okay, let's say one of our worker, he or she work very hard, and this employee can make use of more than 2,000. Okay, so I give them bonus. Okay, so this employee this employee feel motivated. Okay, and this employee also learn something. Okay, this employee learn if next time he work hard again, he can increase the sales again. He can get bonus. Okay, so we can use reward to motivate good behavior. Okay, and then another example is this one. Okay, let's say our employee show this behavior. Okay, so let's say our employee late to the work. Okay, so how to motivate this employee change this behavior is I punish them. Okay, I give this employee a warning letter. Okay, so as a human, we learn something. Okay, so this employee learned something. Okay, this employee learned in order to avoid receive warning letter again, so he will stop coming in. So we can use this technique to motivate our employee, repeat good behavior, stop bad behavior. Okay. Okay, now we will go to how we decide the job. Okay, how we decide the job that is more interesting to motivate our employee. Okay, so in this part, okay, we discuss about as a manager, we can use job design strategy to improve employee motivation. So how? Okay, so the first way that we can the first way that we can decide a job that is interesting is we use job rotation. Okay, so what is meant by job rotation is we allow our employee to move from one job to another. Okay, the purpose is reduce our worker boring. Okay, we don't let our employee feel very boring on the same job. So that's why we allow our employee move from one job to another job. Okay, let them to learn let them to learn different skill. Okay, let them to understand other department difficulty. Okay, so this is job rotation. Okay, then this one is another way. Okay, we also can redesign our job. Okay, we use job enlargement technique. Okay, so what is meant by job enlargement is we add in more tasks to a job. Okay, instead of treating each task as separate. Okay, so the purpose of this is also same. We want to reduce our employee boredom. Okay, like for example, initially employee one, he or she just focus on due home. So every day come in, perform this job. So if you are this employee, I don't know you will feel boring or not. Okay, employee two, okay, initially I assign this employee in charge SMP part. So every day enter to the factory, just focus on this. Okay, so now I want, and then later I found that my employee feel very boring, they are demotivated. So I change, okay, I redesign the job. Okay, so I add in more tasks here. Okay, so once I add in more tasks, my employee will feel not that boring one. Okay, then this one is another technique. Okay, we also can use job enrichment technique. Okay, so job enrichment technique is we give our employee I allow my employee handle the task themselves. Okay, so that after they complete the task properly, they have a sense of achievement. Okay, and then I also will recognize their effort. Okay, so this is job enrichment. Okay, so the purpose of job enrichment is we can allow our employee to learn how to perform the job better one. Okay, they can learn a new knowledge. Okay, like for example, for salesperson, I can use this technique to motivate them. Okay, so for salesperson, I will assign you a task. Okay, and then I will not monitor you. Okay, I will not control when you meet the customer, how you meet the customer, as long as you can closing the sales. Okay. Okay. So then this part. Okay. We still have some time. Okay. So then this part show you what are the benefit of job rotation. Okay. So the benefit of job rotation is it allow our employee expose to a division. Division is different of viewpoint. Okay. So the first benefit of job rotation is we allow our employee understand other department difficulty. Okay. They can learn more things. Okay. And then second benefit of job rotation is we will encourage our employee ongoing long life learning. Okay. Then third benefit of job rotation is we can prepare our worker for promotion and leadership role because they already know, okay, how to perform the job in different department. Okay. And then the other benefit of job rotation is we can build our workers' specific skill and ability. Okay. And then the last benefit of job rotation is we can posting overall productivity, okay, because our worker more our worker are more motivated. Okay. And then the last benefit is we can retain the employee. Okay. Our worker stay with a company, okay, because our worker they feel happy. Okay. Okay, then this is a second technique, second strategy for motivate employee. Okay, so this one is we can provide flex time. Okay, so flex time means we allow our employee have flexible working time. Okay, this one very very suitable for working mother. Okay, some of the people they like this. Okay, flexible working time. Okay, so these are the example of flex time. Okay, so I arrange the timetable like that. Okay, so I allow my employee to come in early, go back early. Okay, I also allow you to finish your task, and then you can come in at 9, and then you go back at 6. Okay, so 6 to 9 is flexible hour. Okay, so I don't care what time you come in. You come in early, you go back early. If you come in late, you go back late. Okay, but 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. this one you must in the office. Okay, so some of the people they like this one. Okay, so some of the people they motivate to work in flexible scheduling, flexible working time company. Okay, then this one. Okay, this one is another technique. Okay, this one, okay, we also can adjust our timetable, our working timetable. Okay, we can use the complex work week. Okay, so meaning, okay, we we allow our worker to work for 40 hours, they work 4 days, and then they can rest 3 days. Okay, some people like that. Yes, like for example, if you work in Singapore factory, okay, like for example, my friend, I also feel their working time quite okay. Okay, she work 3 days, she work 4 days in the factory, and then can rest 3 days. Okay. Okay, and then this one also another way that we can redesign our job to motivate employee. Okay, so we also can use job sharing. Okay, so job sharing means we hire 2 employees to do the one job. Okay, so one people may work from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Then the second person come in at 12:30 to and then work until 5. Okay, some people like that. Okay, we also can use this this technique, okay, this strategy to motivate employee. Okay. Okay, then this one, okay, is we also can use daily communicating way to motivate employee. Okay, so daily communicating means we allow our employee work at home for some time, and then certain day they need to come back to office lah. Okay, so this is daily commuting way. Okay. Okay. So now we can use working remotely. Okay, meaning we allow our employee work at home. Okay, work from home. Okay. Okay, then this part it show you that why motivation strategy is so important. Okay, why we need to redesign our job. Okay, the reason is because we can encourage our employee loyalty. Okay, and then the second reason is we can increase our company productivity. Okay, because our employee they feel satisfied, they feel happy work in our company. Okay, then the third reason why we need to the third reason why motivational strategy is important because it can influence pay, promotion, job design, training opportunity, and reporting relationship. Okay, so this part it show you that actually our employee are motivated by these three element. Okay, so our employee actually they are motivated by the relationship they have with supervisor. Okay, if our employee they have a good relationship with the supervisor, they will feel happy. Okay, they will satisfy and they will feel motivated to stay in your company. Okay, then our employee also are motivated by the job. If their job is very challenging, very interesting, very meaningful, they will motivate. Okay, and then employees are motivated by the characteristic of the organization. Okay, let's say the company environment is very comfortable, the salary enough. Okay, they will stay. Okay, our employee they will happy, they feel satisfied, and they will stay in your company. Okay, so we complete our task. We complete our topic 7 here. Okay, so student, these are the example of motivational strategy used by the real company. Okay, so I think I will not go through this. You can view this. You can read this by yourself. Okay, so we complete our topic 7, motivation theory. Motivation part. Okay, next week we can start to discuss the last important topic. Okay, student, any question to ask?
Miss,
Yes.
I don't understand the influence, pay, promotion, job design, like the last four slides.
The last 4 steps.
Yeah. It is the influences, pay, promotion, that sentence.
Oh, this one, it say that, okay, why motivation strategy is important? Because this one, they will influence how much salary you pay. Okay, and then they also will influence, whether in the company they give you the chances of promotion or not. Okay, so these are the reason. These are the importance of motivation strategy. Okay, so it will influence pay. Like for example, if the company use profit sharing, okay, if the company use profit sharing way, your salary will influence. Your salary will share with your colleague. Okay, so that's why depend on the company, they use which motivation strategy. Okay, it will influence your pay. It will influence your promotion. Okay, it will influence the job design. Okay, like for example, let's say I want to use job enrichment. Okay, so I want to redesign. I want to change specialization job to job enrichment. I add in more duty there. Okay, so initially worker will feel will feel influenced, because they need to learn more things. They need to learn more skill to handle the project. Okay, but after a while they will feel really interesting now. Okay, so that's why we say motivation strategy will influence pay, promotion, job design, training opportunity, and reporting relationship. Okay, so depend on which strategy I use, it will influence. Okay.
Okay, and then the MBO.
MBO, that one is seem like a goal setting theory. Okay, we also setting the goal. Okay, we also setting the goal to motivate employee. Okay, so the difference between MBO and the general goal setting is, okay, in goal setting theory, right, I set the goal, you need to follow my goal. There is no personal objective for you. Okay, but if I use MBO, okay, so if I use MBO way to manage my company, okay, so I will allow you as an individual team member, you select your goal. You tell me what objective you want to achieve. Okay, like for example, you tell me, I am your manager, you tell me your personal objective for each day is you will find 20 customers. This is your personal objective. So after you mention like that, you need to achieve one. Okay, you tell me every month your goal is to find 20 customers to me. So I as a manager, I will regularly check your progress. If you cannot achieve, then I will ask why. Okay, if you can achieve, then you can get the reward. So these are the different. Okay, so these are the way in MBO. Management objective.
So goal setting means manager set, and then MBO means employee and manager set together.
Yeah. Okay. Manager to work with employee to set their personal objective.
Okay.
As a manager, I also will check your progress. Because you said you set your own personal goal. Okay, then I will monitor your progress on. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay. Okay, so student those attending physical class, any question? Okay. Any question now? Actually, we still have 2 minutes towards the end. Okay. Today, very large. I plan to complete this topic. Actually, I plan to complete 2 topics together, but cannot. Really large. Just now I also worry, right? I also worry. I cannot complete this topic. Okay. Really cold. I also feel really cold here. Okay. Student. Okay. Any question? Okay. I stop presenting. Yeah, Junwei. Because I last to finish the topic. I really last. I so worried I cannot complete the topic today. Yeah. Actually, I plan to complete. I plan to finish 2 topics together today. But still cannot. Because this topic, motivation theory, is very new to you all. Strategy also very new to you all. So that's why I cannot speak too fast. But just now also fit. I also fit. But I also speak very fast. Because very scared. Very worried I cannot finish. Okay, so Jungwei now okay. Bring die. But never mind. You can go to the topic. Any question? We still have class. You still have class with me. So we still can discuss it. Okay, So class, any question? If no, thank you, class. You can go to the topic first. You can go to the topic first. Any question you can come to me. You ask me face to face like Junwei. Then I can take some time to explain to you slowly. Okay. Thank you, class. Okay, so class, you still have any question to ask me? I stop the recording first.